Hey everyone, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather and we come to you live each and every day. Renee and I do, and I'm going to put those times right below so you can see them. So we are here Monday through Thursday at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then on Fridays, we're here at 8 and 10. So we give you plenty of opportunity to jump right on in and learn with us and have some fun and talk luminette. So of course we do talk about airbrushing, and we talk about airbrushing and what you get in your starter kit and everything that goes along with that. So there's no guessing. There's no, oh, I don't know what am I going to do and blah, blah, blah. No, we give you every opportunity to know what is in your starter kit and see that and see how it works. So first thing, let's talk starter kit. This is our icon, and this is one of our starter kits. We also have the icon Pro and the Legend. They're all operated the same, so the instructions that I'm telling you are going to be great for all of our systems. And then the Pro is going to have 2 speeds, so if you want to do tanning or body work or something like that, then you can definitely jump on in to the Pro. The systems all come with foundation, so you can get to work. You can start practicing. This is a different way of applying makeup, so of course it might take you a second, and so there might be a small learning curve, but know that everybody deals with that. So everybody, it is, you're not touching your face. It is a different way of putting makeup on, so it might take you a second. It's super easy and you're going to love it. But it does come with the 2 bottles. We'll give you the 2 bottles so you can practice, and also so you can color match. You can color match 365 days a year. We also give you a bottle of love and a bottle of blush. Now the blush will change depending on whatever kit that you get. So if you get the fair, medium, tan, warm, deep, all of those will work, or they'll be specific for that kit. Now, as you start out, this is what we want you to do. And the first thing is get it out of the box. Get it out of the box and just turn it on and feel that air around your face. You're going to love it. It feels refreshing, but even this is practicing. So you're feeling that air, wherever you feel that air is where the makeup is going. And so it takes that guesswork out of it. And then start putting water in the bowl right here and start pulling back on that trigger. I showed you last hour about spraying a paper towel and feeling it that way, or seeing it that way. Because sometimes when we're doing ourselves, we don't always see it because we are spraying so lightly. So spraying a paper towel really gets you used to exactly how light you need to spray. It'll also show you if you have any hot spots or lines, because that would show you if you were maybe too close or not moving fast enough, things like that. All right, so we're going to talk about eyeshadow. I have the click and play, so I wanted to go over the click and play. And the one great thing about the eyeshadows, like especially with airbrushing, I normally, if I'm using traditional eyeshadows, I will put my eyes on first. And this is the primer. And it's just a silicone-based primer that I put on. And I feel like it really does hold that, the makeup. It holds it in place and allows you to get it on. It blends easy. It's a great primer. You don't have fallout and things like that. But I do my eyes first in case there is fallout, because with airbrushing, if I airbrushed here, airbrush, once it's on, it's on. It's going to stay, 12, 13 hours. And so I don't want to do anything to mess that up. And so most of the time I do my eyes first, because that way I can kind of be a little carefree, have some fun with my eyes, and then clean up anything that does fall or may fall out. All right, so now I'm like, I was going to pick my colors beforehand. I was like, I don't know what to pick. Let's go with, I really love our golds that we have. So let's do this one. And I'll do peachy. So I'm going to start with peachy, and I am using our click and plays. So I don't know if you can see. There we go. And I'm just using a blending brush And I'm just going to blend that right in my crease. Back and forth, very soft. Don't have to, you know, this part of our skin here and here is so delicate that you really do not want to push really hard. And you can tell, like, it's not even moving my skin. That's how light I'm pulling back on that trigger. That's how light I am blending this. So you don't have to poke it in your eyeball. Just blend softly. Going back and forth till you get to what you want. Now, a little bit goes a long way with these, so you don't have to do a lot by any means. I think I'm going to apply ginger. And I'm going to apply ginger right at the crease, but lower. So I'm going to come down a little bit more. And kind of more on my lid. Whereas the peachy, I moved it up. And then with ginger, I'm keeping it down. All right. Now I'm going to take, and sometimes I do this with just my finger. Sometimes I'll do it with a brush, with a flat eyeshadow brush. I can go in and I'm going to use, this is citrine. Did I use citrine last time, or did I use the other one? Spark I really like too. All right, citrine it's more of a yellow gold. And then with this one, it is, Spark is more of a like a gold, like an antique gold. Both are really gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so taking a flat eyeshadow brush, just tapping that on the pigment. And I'm going to do that right on my lid. Focusing in the front. Hey, Jeannie, how are you, baby? Right there. How's your week going so far, Jeannie? All right, I'm just going to concentrate it right there because I am going to go back with a darker color in my crease. I know that it's going to cover the end, but I did blend that over. Jeannie, yes, you can definitely back bubble. I do with Tip Top, most certainly. All right, this is Coffee Bean, which is a great brown, like dark brown. So if you didn't want to go black, like the blackout, is that the right one? If you didn't want to go as bold as the blackout and wanted to keep it still kind of fresh, you can go with the brown or Coffee Bean. And now I'm going to do this. Actually, I'm going to get a little different brush real quick. And a circle. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in a V shape. I don't know why I have to make my face like that, but it makes me feel better. We always make our eyeshadow face or our mascara face. Now I am blending it out on purpose out here because I want to show you the benefits of doing your eyes first and being able to clean that up before doing your foundation. So now I can go in and I'm going to blend just this crease and just blending it in a V shape. right there. And then now, that one's still wet. Can I still use this one? Taking a white, I can clean up that edge. Like a professional. Aw. Well, Jeannie, I'm so glad that you feel like a professional. And you, I mean, as long as, I mean, honestly, guys, you are. I mean, you truly are. Y'all are coming and listening to how to airbrush the right way. So you are a professional. All right, I'm going to blend this out just a little bit more. But see how nice and cleaned up that corner is? And then I'm going to just blend that out a little bit more too. So there you have the boom, and it's popping. Now I will take more of a, I'm going to use just this angle brush, but I'm going to do it on the side using Coffee Bean, and I'm going to line underneath. So taking it from where that angle is of the eyeshadow, and working it in. And smudging that, because I do want it a little smudgy, a little thicker, not real precise, more on the smudgy. More on the smudgy side. All right, so now I can clean this up. And just make sure that there's no fallout, buildup, or anything that I need to fix. All right, so there we go. Now, if I needed to go in and tweak anything, if I wanted to add more of this ginger color, or no, peachy, I can go in and blend that right on top, depending on, again, whatever look you're going for, right? So you can make it as popping as you want or as subtle as you want as well. All right, so now let's grab my CC concealer, and I'm going to spray this underneath my eyes. So turning on my system, shaking up and putting about 3 drops. I'm going to spray the CC concealer underneath my eyes, over my nose, to help with the redness. As soon as I feel it coming out, I do start making my movements first. And then with this, I'm only concentrating, and I can go back underneath my eyes to get more coverage there. Back around my nose, between my eyes, above my eyebrows. Get some of that redness. And that's why I call it pre-coverage, because I'm not going to cover it 100% because I know that I still have the foundation to put on. And so it's starting that coverage. It's just starting and doing some pre-coverage. You can already tell it looks so much better now. And now I can go in, add a few drops, because I'm still using Mystic. I just need a few drops of Mystic, turning on or mixing that together, back bubbling, and then making my path. Now remember, foundation is to even you out. So we're blending everything together, hiding what we need to hide. Airbrushing works with your skin. So cover those problem areas and then move on. You just keep going. I do like to go in and make one complete pass, whether it's, you know, if I put my blush on first, if it was to blend or whatever the case may be, and then go back and look to see, okay, where else do I need this? And that looks like some pretty good coverage right there. All right. And there we go. So coverage is done, eyes are done, besides mascara. And so now I can go in and I'll show you different things. Normally this isn't something I do. You can powder at this point. So knowing what products you're going to put on, like I'm going to use our compacts next. So I am going to powder with our sheer translucent powder. I love this guy. It is so good. It truly is a translucent powder, and it's going to help keep you matte. I used the Mystic Shade 3. That's my doorbell. And now I'm using Belize to do some contouring. Little up there, little up there, a lot down here. Okay. Now, see, I like how this all ties in going with the brown here, but now I can use the Allure Blush. And I'm using Charming, which is a little bit of a pink. To get a little bit more color to my eyes or my face. And there you go with that. So if you haven't had a chance to check out these compacts, I really, really love them. Now, because I powdered, that's going to keep me matte. If I wanted to add some shimmer, I can go back and I can add some shimmer here, but let's just keep it matte. And then I can go in, of course, and add. And I actually added this. I did have some of the lip jelly on. And I'm adding Secret right on top. So it changes it just a little bit. It makes it more of a lighter lipstick because I do have that lip jelly on top, and then Secret has a little bit of a shimmer to it, kind of frosty kind of look on top of that. So there you go. I love it, Jeannie. I love it. I love the fact that you take something like you think, okay, I'm going to do this. Know that, I mean, guys, we always need to strive to do something different each and every day. I mean, I hear that all the time, like, oh, I thought I would never do blah, 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 but now I love it. Oh, I thought I would never do beep, 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 but I love it. So you see this all the time where, I mean, you think, oh, I'm not going to like it. And then you end up loving it. And that's why I always tell you guys, before you take your makeup off, do something different. Do a bold red lip, do a smoky eye, do contouring, and see what happens. You're going to take your makeup off anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it does make a difference. It makes a big difference. So, all right. Hey, Candy, good to see you. All right, guys, that is it for our 2 o'clock. We will be back. I will be back at 4 for our last live of the day. So I hope to see you guys back at 4. All right. Bye for now.